strike.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Hopefully you can hear me. Hey Devin, how's it going? So to answer the question, Cthulhu is a short story horror series written by the author H.P. Lovecraft. I believe it was written in the late 1800s, early 1900s. I could be totally wrong about that. That's horrible that I don't know the answer. But we are playing. So there's a few Call of Cthulhu games. This is the newest one. The other 2 or 3 were on Xbox. I'm doing good, Devin. Thank you for asking. I think they were on the original Xbox actually. So I'm excited to play this game, and thank you, Devin, for being here tonight. Got a few other viewers in here as well. Thank you guys. Alright, so I'm going to start. Oh, first let me turn the music off so that you wouldn't hear it while the other music was playing. Let me turn that back on real quick. Open up. Of course it should on that screen. Let's see. There's the music. Cthulhu name is weird. It's Cthulu. Hey, Tanner, welcome. You remember one it is super interesting and overall weird? Yeah, that sounds like Cthulhu. So Cthulhu is an ancient god from the underworld who... I mean, Cthulhu, the Cthulhu series, I don't know a lot about it to be honest. But what I do know is, like, Cthulhu is like the lead god, and there's other kinds of gods from the underworld. They do the stories about their interactions with humans in our realm. Kind of like a horror series. Alright, got empty slot. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations, Agency, Boston. Born in 1924, Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sweet sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. Oh, I'm so glad that it let me finish before it loaded the screen. Hey, God Gamer, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? Enter madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. I don't know why they captioned the words, but okay. Wow. It just throws you right in. I don't know Booker DeWitt. I haven't played Bioshock Infinite yet. One second, I got something in my eye. I'm sorry, guys. Alright. What's going on? Apparently I didn't do something I was supposed to do. Hey, Michaela, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? Oh, it's okay, Devin. Thank you for stopping in. It was good seeing you. Okie dokie. Hi, Dark Joel. How's it going? Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. Alright, what's going on here? Is it too loud, guys? Let me know if I need to turn it down. Because I noticed that it's louder than my voice. Loving your new mods? Oh, you got some Skyrim mods? Is that why you were tiny? I was wondering, I was like, what part of the game is that? I don't remember that. It's like a dead shark. You've gotten to chapter 9 of this game? You must really like it. See you later, Devin. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just exploring things because I'm so bad for missing everything. To crouch, press B. Okay, thanks. Oh, so we're in tutorial mode. Alright, now what? Can I open that? No, it's locked. Oh, yeah, I saw your own car concern, yeah. Alright, we don't need to crouch anymore. I hope there's lots of reading in this game. So guys, tell me, is the music too loud? And the sound effects and stuff? Do I need to adjust? How are you doing today, Archel? You must light up some... What does it say? You must light up some items in order to interact with them? Okay. How do I... Oh, I need a light to light them up. I guess that's why they have the little lamp on the cover of the game. On the artwork for the game. Press A. I'm not used to Xbox controllers, so bear with me. Bear with me. You think I would used to after playing Fallout 76. There are some hard parts in this game. Oh boy, fun. Oh, nice. A tool? A weapon, maybe? Guess we're gonna go get on the boat. Hey, Operator! How's it going? Guys, if you haven't checked out Operator Arrow's channel, you should check him out. He's an awesome streamer and like super funny, does cool impressions and stuff. Check him out on YouTube and on Twitch, right? On Twitch is Mr. Operator. Okay, can I get in the... Oh, I see, I can... Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I can't seem to figure out how to go... Oh, you didn't use a mod to change your size, you're just short. It's going pretty good, Operator. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Alright, let's see here. Operator, are you following Fallout 76 at all? Because I'm getting kind of annoyed with Bethesda, personally. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Should have felt like that about 5 minutes ago.
My weight, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay. Guess we're gonna draw on. Can we? No, I can't interact with that one. Let's see. I am mad because I pre-ordered that game thinking I was going to be able to like stream Fallout 76 the whole week.
What a putrid offering.
Uh-oh. I better get a better offering. I thought I was going to be able to stream Fallout 76 like the whole week of Halloween.
You have been chosen.
Hold down LT. I never know what LT is. This game has 2 difficult stealth chapters. I managed to complete them through trial and error. Oh, thanks, Starchel. LT. What's LT? Oh, okay. I guess I'm running. Oh yeah, there's some... I think the GTA mods are harder to use these days.
Everything has already been written.
Okay.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh no, I'm not really super enjoying the game either, Tanner. I had some difficulties in my streams. Wow, that is so loud. Let me turn that down a little bit.
I hate whiskey.
Okay, maybe that's better. Okay, so it was all a dream. We're in Pierce Investigation Agency now. Oops. Hold on a second. I dropped my mouse and everything minimized. Still don't understand why Windows does that. It's super annoying. Yeah, Tanner, I mean, Fallout 76 is okay. It's not like Fallout 4 where I'm just like, oh, it's so good. It's just okay. Which just is salt on the wound. What's this? Have a drink. Sure, let's drink. Needed after that dream. This will affect your destiny. Ooh, a journal.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Pierce Investigation Agency, October 20th, 1924. The doctor can, well, repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different and unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? I don't drink on any chances. You don't drink on any chances to do so? Well, maybe I'll drink on all the chances to do so. We can see how it impacts the game.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case. But when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Interesting. A speakeasy.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Till I feel the thrill of your tongue. Game saved. Oh, okay, cool.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Uh-oh, phone ring. Where's it at? Where's the phone? I know it's on the desk. I don't see. Oh, there it is. It's a real old-timey phone.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Uh-oh.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Aww. Oh, nice. I like that. That's a nice segue into character design. Alright. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Hoping 76 will improve. I kind of enjoy it, just not good as it could be with no group play, with also the fact that it feels like I had to rush to get as much done in 3 hours. Yeah. What was annoying me is, as you can tell, I love reading stuff, and in Fallout 76, they make it difficult for you to read stuff, the lore and stuff, because you're constantly getting attacked. As soon as someone runs in and triggers the quest, all the bots respawn, you get attacked again. It's real annoying. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving the skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Spot hidden. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving the skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. Psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior, or on the analysis of objects. Occultism. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts, and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. You can't go wrong with any allocation. All of them help you at some point. But make sure you put points in the spot hidden. Yeah, I was thinking spot hidden is probably the most useful one to put points into early. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with spot hidden because you definitely need points in that. I like psychology. We'll put one into occultism. We've already got pretty good strength. I like eloquence and psychology. That's pretty cool. We'll put a little bit into medicine. Alright, let's do that. Is that it? Have I used it all yet? No, I don't think so. Okay, I don't understand what points I have. I don't know if I'm blocking it with my interface or what. I don't oh, 0 CP. I see character points at the bottom. Alright, and add, remove, validate. Okay, validate. Do you really want to validate this character's attributions?
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And
oh, the occult medicine can only be raised afterwards through books and objects.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Dang, that's harsh.
I'm coming.
You might have a good point there, Tanner. You might have a good point. It could be just because everyone's joining the game and trying to rush through the main quest in 3 hours.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Oh, he's mad because I'm drunk. Hey, big time, how's it going?
You're free to leave
How are you
anytime,
doing
sir.
tonight, muffin face?
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Oh,
If you come to
dang,
me-
that's harsh.
It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl,
City Skyline, what's that?
she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes.
I'm about to say, that
Everyone
name
knows her
sounds
work.
familiar.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully
What is
at
this
this painting.
That is a really cool painting.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Dun dun dun.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness.
The work of madness. Come on, that's
Or if,
silly.
on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all
You're
you've
supposed
got?
to look at a
The
picture.
painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Guys, if you haven't checked out Big Time Gaming, you should check him out on the Twitch. He's awesome. Alright, how do I consult the diary? I thought it was this button, but it's not. It's this button. So, October 20th in 1924, Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that that I no longer need my remedy. Oh, we've already read that one. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just as the artist died. He is convinced she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Oh, do I need to investigate it before reading the journal? Because they told me to look in the journal. Okay, let's do this. Let's investigate.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Breathed a message into it? Really? What does that mean? Okay, how do I get down to the next piece? Examine the Hawkins file. Oh, it's on the desk. I thought it was in my journal. Okay. Is that Sarah?
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreliable, but I can make out parts of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist that Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life. They're there with their son, Simon.
So,
hey
Mr.
Terry,
Pierce,
how's it going?
what do you
Welcome.
make of these elements?
You shouldn't take this painting lightly. I read about her mental fragility in the police report. Something's not right with the story. Find out about Warehouse 36. Where does Sarah Hawkins live?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
Or
That's
36.
right. It
Did I say
came with
76?
Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew
like
that.
our dream?
She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce.
Okay,
You must
thanks,
find
Rachel.
out the truth about her life and death.
Cool, Terry. How do you like it? You shouldn't take the painting lightly. Let's wait on that. Something's not right with the story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Oh, I'm glad you like it, Terry. That's awesome. I need to get it. Where did Sarah live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Okay. You shouldn't take the painting
The
lightly.
meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a
3
short
months?
while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions warehouse.
I don't remember
36.
what you said, so
That's
I'm
right.
asking again.
It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
That's all the information I need.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Aww.
Quiet down. I'm
That
on
bow
your
tie
side.
looks so weird. It looks like a clip-on.
Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire.
There's too much
Your
space
only
between
clue
the collar and the bow.
There's a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
That
All
sounds
right.
good.
I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Do you need the money?
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
Cool.
I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
All that remains is the Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He won't. Oh, we've already read that. All that remains is to leave for Darkwater. I'll certainly find something on Darkwater in my bookcase. Okie dokie. So that's just like quest log, basically. All right. Let's
I used to be
here.
an avid reader.
Used to be. What happened, dude? Ooh. The Learning in Medicine, Volume 1. Dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all of the illnesses known to the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. I don't know where Bubba is. What does that say? View the character sheet? Okay. Let's see, we got a character sheet. Oh! Sanity, confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind. You conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts. Your convictions and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Oh, that makes sense, Michaela. Didn't know you were into that kind of meat. Clues. Darkwater. Oh, we got a bunch of characters already, it looks like. Stephen Webster, 63, occupation businessman, a wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area. Stephen Webster came to me in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. The man accepts neither refusals nor inconvenient truths. He is ready to do anything to prove his daughter was not mad. To keep your sanity in check, don't look directly at creatures, and don't stay in claustrophobic areas for long. Well, thanks, Star Joel, that's good to know. Charles Hawkins, deceased, 41, ship owner. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater and the heir of the ship owner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They have a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. Sarah Hawkins, age 33, painter. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She is worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress, known for her party-going, chooses to follow her new husband to live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front pages of newspapers, and nobody heard any more about her. Even in her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continues to seek the truth. Simon Hawkins, age 11, schoolboy. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Wow, that's all they got about him? Places. Pierce Investigation Agency. Occult. The Art of Sarah Hawkins. Intuitive and visionary artist for some overpriced imposter for others. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious, reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. In her paintings are testimony of her vision of the world. Then the world sees Sarah Hawkins as a portal upon another dimension. Extract from the notebook, Edward Pierce, private detective. Bubbleman is an expert hunter for free-range meats. Alright. Inventory, Lost Battalion. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Okay, interesting. The bar owner who hired me didn't think the way oh yeah, we've read that already. Okay. Are you subcontracting for Bubba?
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Aww. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had closed. Aww. That's so sad. Aww. She kept calling after the investigation closed. That's so sad. Aww. I feel so bad for her.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Certificate of membership in the Wentworth Agency. Okay.
I used to be an avid reader.
Yeah, we know that.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by the lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of the long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea? Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
I think we've looked at everything now. I don't see anything else to look at. I can take another drink. You'd love to star in a Cthulu movie? That'd be awesome, Dark Joel. You should, like, make that happen. Just, like, fun drone Cthulhu movie or, like, crowdsource it or something. Let's make it happen. There haven't been any good Cthulhu movies in a while. Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue she left her father, a disturbing painting on the shipping label, an address, a warehouse, set on the docks of an island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Hi, Nebula C. Welcome. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining, or tonight. I don't know what time it is for you. It's nighttime for me. Pretty music. Awesome! That's awesome, Nebula. I like that name, by the way. Focus home. Oh, yay! Title screen! has great marbling this time of year, Michaela? That's horrible. You guys are so weird. Unfortunately, the best Cthulhu movie was The Dunwich Horror back in the 70s. A couple made afterwards were horrible. You play Fallout 4, you know they have like a whole Dunwich Horror thing going on in Fallout 4. It's pretty cool.
We're almost there.
Yay, almost there. Ooh, Darkwater Island. Do you know are H.P. Lovecraft's books open domain? Because if they're public domain, I could do readings of them. It'd be kind of cool. The skill... Scylla? The Scylla. Looks like Far Harbor. I'm sorry, I shouldn't compare this to Fallout 4, but it kind of does.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Okay. What about me? I'm just a detective. I don't work on the ship.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Thank you.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Oh,
Does
cool.
the
I don't have
Hawkins
to make
case
a
mean
move.
anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles
Welcome to
Hawkins may
Darkwater.
have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
A landlubber.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest
Ooh,
you.
stuff to read.
Understood.
Yay.
I'm going for a look around the docks.
Hi, Bender. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing, Silo? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Okay, we got something new to read in our diary. Places. You guys, if I'm reading too much, like you don't want to hear about the places, tell me. Because I get carried away with the reading. Island of Darkwater. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of the isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set a supply post in the 1800s. I was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think it was the only venture on the island that is still profitable is this medical institute. Oh, you like the reading? Oh, awesome, big time. Oh, hey, it's President Cthulhu. Hi, Alpha, how are you doing tonight? Thank you for joining. Oh, thank you, Bender. Yeah, I remember that, Dark Joel. Darkwater Port. So sometimes I have to read to the side because the comments block it. So I have to read it off the screen over here. I'm doing good, Alpha. At the entrance of the port of Darkwater, one still passes in front of the shell of the Scylla, the last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks, looking for some small jobs for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making a round trip between the island and mainland. Here, the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. Hi GC, how's it going? And Kingslayer Network, how are you doing tonight? Guys, if you haven't checked out Kingslayer Network, you should check them out. My hair smells nice? How do you know that? Do you have smell vision? Guys, check out Kingslayer Network on YouTube and Twitch, and he did a special show tonight about Bigfoot or something with the Odd Shape channel, so you should go check that out as well. You got smell-o-vision, nice. Hollywood did Green Knight, a new Cthulhu movie based on a story in the Mountains of Madness. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Hi, Kingslayer. A cult. Okay, we've already got all that. Has Pierce written something new? Oh, do you have new points to spend? I have character points to spend. Oh, yeah. Those can only be improved by objects. Just, yeah, put it into eloquence, I guess. And I gotta remember how to validate it. It's this weird little button here. Yep. You're doing good until I heard it. A app, it made me feel weird. You heard a app. An app? You heard an app, it made you feel weird. Why? Alright, let's go check out this bar.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
January 10th, 16th, 1909, a momentous day in the world's history. Oh, I guess that's the day Prohibition was passed. Oh, let's see here. Let's check out the journal. Do we have anything else new? Oh, yeah, chapter 2. We gotta read chapter 2. Guys, I'm just gonna switch the comments off while I read this real quick. Wait. Oops. Maybe I don't need to. Oh, here we go. On the approach to dark water, I saw thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low. They seemed intent on impelling themselves on the sharp reefs that circled the island. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that manages to float to the mainland, offered to help me. He may have documents that belong to Charles Hawkins. Fitzroy advised me to visit the port's bar. He mentioned the pick-me-up. I suppose I could get a lay of the land at the same time. Fishermen have gathered near the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins in the archives of the Harbor Master's office. Unnameable and from the beyond, yeah. Well, what app was it, GC? There we go. Gross. That's not a good look. I don't think he's a fan. Oh, Pierce didn't like that!
Hey, be careful.
Oops. Oops, sorry. Haha. Ooh, looks like we have an admirer. Wow, her lips didn't move when she blew out that smoke. That's weird.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
That guy didn't show respect. It wasn't me who went looking for it.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
What?
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
No
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
Of course not. Why did I ask that?
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Find out about Darkwater. Why the
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
It's like they tried to give him a Boston accent, but like also make it country. Dock water. Find out about Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
That's weird. It's true they were strange. It isn't speaking ill if it's
Her
true.
vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I
That's
see
not what he
it,
said.
the truth is
Not
really
even
a
close.
question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
It's true they were
Her style
strange.
made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Don't put words in
Yeah.
his mouth.
Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Alright,
I've got
that's enough
what I
about
need.
Sarah.
Anything else?
Okay, I guess that's the only option now. I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
So does the things
The
you say
Hawkins
not impact the
Warehouse.
story, like Fallout?
I
It's
see,
like you say
yeah.
all the things?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But
Dun,
I'll
dun, dun.
say no more. Anything else?
Find out about Darkwater? Yeah. Alright, we've already done that.
That'll be all for now.
Yeah, let's stay sober while we're detecting. Alright, what do we find out here? Roy Mitchell, owner of the Stranded Well Bar. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar on Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the Stranded Well, and sailors come to seek comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows more than anyone the secrets and rumors that the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting, and if the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by, the man will talk freely on the subject on which he is so keen, but he'll be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. Yeah, kind of figured that out. That was a dumb question. The Stranded Well, a bar where liquor is served with total impunity. It's the last thing I expected to find when I arrived on this island. The Stranded Well is its name, and it's managed with an iron hand by the owner, a certain Mitchell. He does not tolerate troublemakers, and he fearlessly protects the identity of his supplier. All the inhabitants of the area seem to go there, and I even saw what looks to be a trace between the bootleggers and the sailors. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, now what? Talk to Fitzroy. Is this Fitzroy?
What you looking at, stranger?
Hi. You're pretty. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? How original.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
Me too,
I
GC.
meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Oh, dang, that's harsh. She did not take that well. Man, I just need more eloquence points, I guess. Hello, sailors. Hi, are you
like
Fitzroy?
our song?
No, you're old fishermen.
We're true
You
sirens.
are. You guys are
We
sirens.
may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What is
I've
the
never heard
song?
this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
The miraculous
local
catch.
legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That
Don't
catch
call it a
saved our
legend.
island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
1847.
It's true.
He's got a British
Everything
accent.
happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Yum yum.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
I think he's trying
You could
really
say
hard to
that,
have
yes.
a Massachusetts
There were fewer and
accent.
fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid
My
you
day is
farewell.
pretty good, Terry.
Good night,
Thank you for
stranger.
asking.
So long.
How about you? How are you doing today? Oh, here it is. The chat.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Ever. So, 21st May 1847, a miraculous catch. The Celia returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Celia, or remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People are amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat unmatched in its quality and plentiful and nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of the whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to famine for which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via a favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evenings at the Stranded Well. To celebrate the return of the brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Well invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with your friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so do not hesitate. Alright, see you later, Darchel.
My God.
Hi, who are you?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
Hey,
Will
you talking
follow
about me?
its reader and appear at various locations.
Look at these symbols.
Gifted
it's
with its
got.
own consciousness. Until it finds a new reader.
What? Hello. Okay, they don't want to talk. Is that everything in here? Let's warm up. So who is Fitzroy? Locked. Alright, let's see here.
My God.
Out we go. Talk to Bradley. Who's Bradley?
Move back. Let the police do their work.
Let's talk to the police up here.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
That's a big old whale or shark.
The same goes for you, sir.
move along.
This is Bradley. Ask about warehouse 36.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Yeah,
In
that
any
was
case,
rude.
it's not
you
very
should
important.
introduce yourself.
I can't answer that.
You can't?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you don't want to.
XQS. Thank you for
Oh,
following
no,
on
no.
Twitch.
I'm
Welcome
not
to
getting
Beach
into those
Farm.
games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago.
Why don't they just
Only
eat
a
it?
specialist would know what killed it.
You
It
can't
looks like someone
understand.
took a
You're
bite
not
out of it.
sailors.
Look at
It's
that.
a sign. There's something coming.
Yeah, it
Something
looks
real
like something
bad.
just took a big old bite out of it. Alright, let's go see if Fitzroy has anything for us at the the harbor master's office. So labor masters, that was weird. What is this?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Weird. I'm just gonna go through your
I wonder
desk.
what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Well, I wonder what that's about. Hello.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
Why?
When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay. Where did he say he put them? Oh, here we go.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Alright. Wow, I'm an awesome detective who memorizes this
Vasilla.
stuff.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era.
Oh, wow.
I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
I guess they counted the types of wells they caught or something? Kinda cool. Yeah, this place does not look like it's in good shape. The second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Nice. Hopefully, I won't need those medical skills too much. I guess we'll see.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Maybe it is Fitzroy. In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Hey, Bubba! I had a long day at work. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad you're here now.
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, it's the leg from the photo I just looked at. Interesting. Kind of weird. Sorry you had a long day at work, but glad you're here now. I mean, I guess this stream starts pretty early for you. It's like 9 o'clock for me, but that'd be like 6 o'clock for you. I don't know how you ever make it on time. Okay, he said to join me on the... He said to join him on the deck. Let's see, do you mean out here? I think he's on the other side of the deck. This game provides lots of reading material, Bubba.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor.
Uh-huh.
The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Talk about Darkwater. That photograph looks strange.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting
see it?
resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Oh, okay.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Oh yeah, but I was thinking the same thing. I'll probably keep the lights. I like them too. And you're right, they kind of do match the logo and the rest of my artwork. Who's Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
I was worried
Are
about
you
how
being
that was going to go over.
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
Protection of
I
what?
wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I saw the killer whale in the wharf.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
What would have killed it?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
What?
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths?
The
Trenches
depths?
that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Why are they putting it back into the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that
Should
was a
eat
mistake.
it.
Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
That's a good point. Alright, what is this miraculous
The miraculous
catch?
catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode
very
from
real.
our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Apparently it's very real. Return? Okay. Your documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
Oh,
I don't
so it's
remember
not like
having
they just
countersigned
aged.
anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Maybe. You tell me.
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at
I'm gonna
sea
make
for
him
more
mad
than half
again.
the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
Other contracts.
But not with you, though.
Ah, I lost the option to ask him anything else.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
The one with the guy standing behind it?
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Is this a game for you? It belonged
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
There you go.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay, I think that's it.
Can you tell me where the
Look, I've already shown it to you.
Oh.
It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front.
Oh, okay.
You can't miss it.
Understood.
Yeah, okay, that is him. Alright, we're done.
I shall be on my way.
So
Bye.
come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay. Consult diary, okay. Oh, I got more points to spend. I haven't put any points in the investigation. Let's do that. Get inside warehouse 36. Okay, how are we going to do that? Hello, locals. How are you doing this fine evening? Hello, mister. Can you let me inside the warehouse?
You saw what happened with those sailors.
Yeah.
Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
You're not scared of their boss?
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
What are the bootleggers doing around here?
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
All right.
I shall take my leave.
I should take my leave. I love the way he talks. Is this it? Find hidden items. Spot hidden items skill allows you to detect hidden items. Okay. I didn't see.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Hidden items. Hi, Joker. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Oh, ratchet device. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held without risk.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Okay. Let's see here. How are you doing tonight, Joker? Good to see you.
A whale vertebrae.
Today is your birthday.
If the newspaper clipping in
Let's
the
play
bar
birthday
is
song
true,
soon.
this bone is a real fossil.
Huh. So you gonna start driving soon, Joker? Up we go.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Alright, let's do that. Mount the ratchet device. Okay, now what? Leave. Alright, what am I missing? I mounted the ratchet. There must be another part missing. I wonder if there's fall damage in this game. Oh, cool, Joker! That's awesome. I hope you get it. Make sure that if you, get an interview, you gotta be careful about this. So if you get an interview, make sure to ask the person, make sure to smile, because they're going to be looking for peppy, fun people, and retail is a tough job. So make sure that you smile and you're nice in the interview. But then also,
this handle will be perfect for the winch.
Make sure you ask them if it's okay if you contact them and follow up in like a week or so if you don't hear anything. Because I had a manager who hated that, but some people like it if you call them and say thank you for taking the time to do the interview. So it really kind of just depends on the person, especially in retail. Okay, now what? Oh, nice, Joker. Okay, now what? Is there still more pieces missing? I guess there is. I guess I need more pieces. I used to have a manager who gets so mad when people would call during business hours and say thanks for the interview. But then I'm sure there's some managers who appreciate it. Okay, Joker. Alright, let's see. Where is this last piece? I'm assuming there's probably one more piece, maybe? I wish Dark Joel were here to help me. Because I don't see any more pieces. One second, let me see something real quick. Is there like something you have to do? Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving the skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. The undiscovered object will not appear in game. What does it mean it will not appear in game? Let's see here. Dude, where's it at? Let's see. Can I just like spin it? Nope. Needs another piece, but it's not telling me what piece I need. After these messages, we'll be right back. So something maybe outside? What am I missing? And Darchel wasn't lying. Like, you can't go back and investigate things if you miss them. I keep thinking I'll get like a super special ability to like find stuff like in Assassin's Creed or something. Surely whatever I need is in here. Is this it? Maybe this is it? No. Uh-oh, this is not good. I don't see anything else. Is it gonna give me any hints? I learned nothing from Fitzroy's documents, but I did get confirmation on what I'd been suspecting since Boston. The warehouse mentioned on the shipping label of Sarah Hawkins' painting belongs to the Hawkins. It's on the docks. I must find a way to get into it. It just says get inside the agency. Okay, I got an idea. Maybe it's over on the other side over here. That kind of looks like a thing you're supposed to walk across. I missed the cog. Well, yeah, I saw a cog on the ground, but I couldn't get to it. I see there's like another side over here. Can I get to that? Do you know where it's at? Oh, cool. I can light a lighter. Did not know I could do that. Do you know where the cog is at? Because I see like lots of cogs on the grounds. Alright, cool, Terry. I will check it out. Michaela, you're almost up to 2,000 balls. Congrats. And thank you for watching for almost 115 hours. A cog. You gonna do some betting, Michaela? 36. Oh, so you have an even 1900 if you lose. Either way, it's a win-win, huh? I do not see a cog. Not one that I can pick up. That's what Darchel said I'm missing, and it makes sense because I haven't picked up a cog. Hope Twitter doesn't delete it. Oh, I'm sure they won't. Why would they delete it? Alright, is it outside? Don't play this game too long, your phone bill will be absurd. Ah, luckily I have unlimited minutes. Welcome back again, Bubba. I have not progressed much since you left, so you haven't missed anything. I have another piece of this winch that I need to pull up this grate here so I can get and sneak into the warehouse. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, Terry. How did I turn? Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. That sounds like a pretty good deal. That sounds like a good deal, Joker. It's on the ground by two white thingies. Two white? I haven't seen any white thingies. Two white thing? Oh, you mean the things hanging from the ceiling here? Oh. Well, you should stand up. Why did you have to drive a truck? Yeah, you know, I posted some stuff today that got queued up, and I was wondering why it's taking so long to upload. It is weird on Twitter. I'm assuming you're talking about over here, Dark Joel, these things. They're white nets. For the discount, of course, Joker, of course. Probably worth more than the money you make there. Alright, let's see. Oh, here it is! Ah! Finally! Man, that was hitting really well.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
That was really hard to find. Thank you, Dark Joel, for the help. Yeah, it was really hard to see.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Knowing what I was looking for helped. Here we go.
Ugh.
I gotcha, Bubba. I'm sorry to hear that. Is your coworker okay? Ugh. This looks nasty. Alright, here we go. You didn't die. Nice, Michaela. Ew. Ugh, what is this? Uh-oh. I can't make it. It's coming from
Smoke.
this oil.
It's coming from this oil. Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
You got attacked by a chicken. Surprised we didn't. Glad it's not flammable smoke. Oh, this doesn't go anywhere.
Smoke.
Yeah,
it's coming from this oil. Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
Oh god, psychotropic effects doesn't sound good. Oh, here we go. This is the way we go. They put that other little cavern in the cave just to mess with me. I think this is what Bubba was saying when don't stick around too long. Or Dark Joel. Yeah, he's fine. Thankfully my water shark armor as well is good. What was that? Ah! Ah! No, 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 no! Where are we going? Hello. That's not good. Am I dead? What just happened? He's letting me breathe. Yeah, that's crazy, Dark Joel. That was really quick. What is this?
This is primitive.
Bubba. That is pretty primitive looking. Are we inside the warehouse yet? I guess not. We're gonna go up on the roof.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Kingslayer Network asked if I was
What is the
saving myself
connection
for Satan
between this
today.
place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
And I told him no, I'm saving myself for Cthulhu. So what is the connection? You just got attacked by a tentacle sama, lol, yeah. Did I just hurt myself? What is that? What is this? What is this filter on the screen? Did I hurt myself? What is happening? What is happening? Is that another one of her paintings? It's kind of cool looking. I wish they made posters of this artwork so I could buy it. To enter a reconstruction scene, hold. Okay, cool.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Le Petit Parisien. Holy crap! That's crazy, Joker. That's awesome. We're all saving ourselves for Lord Cthulhu.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Not Kingslayer. He's saving himself for Satan. Okay. I'm not done with the reconstruction yet.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Oh, it's investigation mode. Okay, that makes more sense.
These painkillers were
The thing was
prescribed 3
blocking in
months
the
ago.
chat.
Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death.
What is this?
Jesus was handling big money.
Banana!
Did you die?
Did I die? No, I didn't die, but Ham Banana, thank you so much for the super chat. Everyone give Ham Banana a hashtag in the chat. Thank you so much, Ham Banana. That's the first time anyone's ever used the custom media thing. I didn't know it was happening. Oh my god, thank you so much, Ham Banana. That's so nice of you. You're saving yourself for Astaroth. Okay, Michaela. You gotta go with the Elder God to go home. Thank you so much, Ham Banana. Let me give him a hashtag real quick. With his not dirty name.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Ugh, yeah, it looks pretty bad. What is this? Oh, it's like, okay, I see. Ooh, psychology.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Well, they did own the warehouse. So somebody praying to her picture? Is that what's happening there? Psychology.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Ugh. I'm guessing it's after. I mean, I'm guessing that you put the bandages on after they smashed it. Probably cut up their hand pretty bad. You're about to play Soma? Oh, cool. Well, no, it's a joke between me and Ham Banana, because he says people always think it's dirty, and it's not. It's just an Aqua Teen Hunger Force reference. So, that's all. She's the reason we have Easter. Yeah, she's the goddess of fertility, right? She's the OG Easter bunny. Everyone's baby mama. Alright, I guess we're done here. I think, I hope. So I don't think we can go back. New clues memorized. Hawkins Warehouse. Let's see what it says. Hawkins Warehouse. Officially unused since the Charles Hawkins death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life, at least to the fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life, photographs, press cuttings. But it is the discovery of a partly charred painting recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion that allows all the doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of the building and the Hawkins case. I'll take Astaroth as my baby mama, says Halo said no. Soma looks pretty cool. Alright, so are we done here? What's our next objective? Let's see. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist came. No, we've already done all. We've already read all that. Okay, here we go. In an abandoned warehouse, I found a partly submerged tunnel that leads to the bootlegger's territory. I'm not sure if I was hallucinating, but as I stepped into the dark waters for a moment, I felt as if a creature had caught hold of me. That's a long-lasting lighter. Yeah, it sure is. Not very realistic, is it? Just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I guess we're done here.
Someone has settled in here.
Uh-oh.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move!
Uh-oh.
Detective Pierce.
Hi, Detective Pierce.
I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's team up. Let's try that. Let's try that. We got some good psychology points now.
You
Let's try and
seem
team
like
up.
a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
See, I
It
knew
was
that
in
was
the
a
Hawkins
continuity
mansion when we
area.
came to investigate the
I hadn't
fire.
talked to him yet.
So you confirm that
I was
it
wondering how we
removed
knew
from
that.
the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on.
What's wrong
The
with
car's
his mouth?
parked down the way.
He's got really big teeth.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Open your
God
eyes.
damn
This
it.
guy went right
Her
under your
again.
nose. Hey, it's pretty girl.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf?
Yeah,
I've got
it's
my
her
eye on you.
warehouse. Or no, it's
We'll
not.
meet again.
What is it, her turf? Oh, is she a bootlegger?
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you.
A
at
lady
the top of the ridge.
bootlegger? How feminist.
You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion.
Wow,
Come on.
that's
We got
a
some
long
driving
way
to do.
away. Yeah. So, hey, how about this? How about this for unrealistic? Can't do Zippo tricks in the game. Realism, -1 out of 10. Chapter 3, The Garden of Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. No Zippo tricks, heresy. Oh man, what happened to that guy's face? She made a joke about widening his smile, but I don't know how you can widen it more than that. No, it's time for a break. You were right. I just noticed my coffee was cold. After this cutscene, we'll take a break. Ask him how he got those scars, I know, right?
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion.
I was hoping we get a little bit of a driving screen. Oh, you feel
Place
bad for
has
making
been
fun of his
abandoned
mouth
since
now,
the
huh,
fire.
Banana?
There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I thought the mansion burnt in a fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
I am. I'm a
The fire
detective and
was quickly
everything.
contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in
Yeah.
the drawing room,
Weird how they died.
And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
This place is falling into ruin. Why is it anything I should be
I prefer to
wary
be
of?
prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You're talking about Winchester.
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
No, why do you say that? This place is falling
You won't
into
get me to
ruin.
believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Wow.
Huh. It's really that old.
That's
Come on,
crazy.
let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there.
Nothing to worry about.
Unless
That's
you
how
still
every
have
bad
questions.
story starts. Why is the caretaker still here?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them.
Aww.
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
I'm assuming they're
Or do you want to go up there?
You know this place very well.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Good point. Silas is old AF then. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Baba. Very observant. Let's not waste any time.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
I'm gonna
Why not?
accept.
You can help.
Right.
It's being
Let's
good
go.
with the cops. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break real quick. I'll be back in a few minutes. Stick around, I'll put on some music for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this game so far. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes. And let's put it on the intermission screen.
Giving up, letting go, times we might feel compelled, looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves. And there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control when we feel like the world
lost my reflection, thinking about what you mentioned. It was supposed to be the one to take every last pain away. Nothing on our loving, maybe time told us that we were different. Did it break you down? Staring at the ceiling, fighting off a feeling. One more minute, 'cause I just don't wanna come down. Don't wanna go back to how I used to be.
Wow, I like this song. I like that song. I'm gonna play it at the end too. Hi, Canadian guy. How's it going? Welcome. You want to? What is a tentacle bat? Do I want to know, Michaela? Is that something I want to know? I'm trying to well, actually, I guess I need to be on the game. There we go. There. Let me see here. See what happens in OBS is if you select something, I'll put a red line around it, and you have to click off of it to get it to go away. It's real annoying. Alright, let me move the mouse, because we're not using that. Here we go, resume game. That would be funny, Michaela. That would be funny. Hey, what happened, Canadian? Hey, is Joker still here? We didn't play the birthday song for him. We need to do that. Somebody tell me, Joker, if you're still here, let me know. We'll play a birthday song. Face my tentacle justice. Hilltop House. I'm sure it'll...
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Yeah, it's pretty old. Hilltop House built in 1693 by Reverend John Wickwood. Is your birthday Friday, Canadian? Oh no, today is your Friday because you don't work. You don't work tomorrow? That is nice. I'm jealous. Why do you get tomorrow off? By Friday you mean Thursday? Yeah, I gotcha. What's this? Oh, Mr. Graves. Charles Hawkins, 1883 to 1924.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you.
Oh, it's Day of the Dead. You
Silas
celebrate Day of
Winchester
the
is
Dead
still
in
watching
Canada?
over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why do I have Christmas costumes? What makes you think I have Christmas costumes? Such a strange final resting place.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins'
Oh, that's
father?
interesting, Canadian guy.
It said that he's devastated.
I've seen enough.
Let's go to the mansion.
Wait, I didn't
Please
see
give me a minute.
everything.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
Oh, someone smashed his ashes.
The flowers
Sarah.
on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
That's
the old
weird.
caretaker must be very attached to her.
Aw. Oh, yeah, well, I have Christmas costumes because there's a certain movie I like that has a lot to do with Christmas. That's why.
Poor kid.
Aw, sad. He was just a baby. Alright, now I'm ready to go. Alright, guess we're going. Actually, I almost wore one of them last night, but then I decided not to stream because I got in late.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Aw.
Sturdy. And well sharpened.
Huh,
Sturdy.
that's weird.
And well sharpened.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Let's see. We've already been down here, haven't we? Oh, look, a lighthouse. Okay, this is weird. No one thinks that's weird? Okay. Huh. Let's run. I love how the characters are walking at the same pace. Isn't that awesome? All life has abandoned this place. Let's go inside. That sounds like a plan. Alright, so do we need to get
Sturdy. And well sharpened.
How do I put this thing up? I didn't mean to pull out the lighter. I don't know how to put it away. Go away, lighter. Where'd the police officer guy go? Oh no, the lighter went out. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Please go away, lighter. I did not mean to pull you out. I can't figure out how to put it up. I hit all the buttons. Oh, because of the lighter. I was like, what are you talking about?
The axe is gone.
What?
I'd better be on my guard.
The axe is gone. Pull out lighter, set every spooky place on fire. Case closed. You got a promotion. Nice, Bubba. Yeah, someone took the axe. And the cop has disappeared. Where'd he go? He's just like gone.
This entrance is still in use.
What's going on here? Knock, knock.
Whoa!
Ah!
Whoa!
Jeez, what the heck?
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, alright? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you?
What?
We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
That's not nice.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk.
No more hauntings. That's the plan.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Grab his axe. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Do not defile this place. I work for Stephen Webster.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster,
He almost asked you a
I
question.
understand how he feels. But me, I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Oh.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here.
I just
And
told
no
you.
baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to
but it's
restore
his
the
family.
reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
So he cut down
It's
that
locked,
tree.
and I make sure it stays that way.
Sarah Hawkins was important to you.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Aww.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then.
Wow.
Just to get
That
rid
was
of
easy.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
That was really easy. And no, that's not dirty. They're called private detectives. Private dicks. I know that. I never said it was dirty. Officer Brady drove us along the cliffs of Darkwater to the Hawkins mansion. The huge house set on the edge of a steep summit looks onto the lighthouse. The place seems to be abandoned for some time. Bradley told me about the old caretaker still living here. He shouldn't prevent us from getting to the mansion. Old Silas Winchester haunts this property of old masters, ready to use his axe on the first person he meets. He'd have chased me off or cut me to pieces if I hadn't been able to calm him down. Nevertheless, I did manage to convince him to give me the key to the tradesman's entrance. I know. How was everyone's Hallows Eve? It was really good, Canadian. I went to go see Poltergeist.
Shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
Yeah,
You're
this
right.
was a lot of fun.
Let's go.
Almost getting axed in the head. I wish I could figure out how to put this match away. But, oh, there, I think I put it away.
Let's take a look inside.
You slept through
I'm with
Hallows
you.
Eve, Canadian. Chapter 3, Hawkins Mansion. Pierce and Officer Brady explored the gardens of Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employees, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
It's weird. New objective? Find the fire scene. Do I have any new skill points to spend? I do. Let's spend one on psychology. No one on spot hidden. I should probably put some into strength next time. Yeah, there we go. Do you really want to validate? Yes. Why are the lights green? I have no idea. You stayed up watching scary movies and had to go into work unexpectedly? Oh yeah, that was not good, Bubba. I didn't think about that. That sucks. Because that's right, you said you're going to stay up all night. Why is the light green? And why is it smoking? It's kind of weird.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Ew, their food's still here? That is gross. That is really gross.
What kind of meat is this?
I don't know, but it's disgusting looking. Pig, maybe?
This place is for the head of the family.
Yeah.
Charles Hawkins.
How do we know the chair fell over? I don't remember seeing the chair being knocked over. No, not weird at all. There's nothing weird about the light being green and falling over. Is that it? Okay, there's some meat here. And that seat's for the head of the family, and I guess that's all we get. And nothing weird about this painting of, like, Charles without a head. Nothing weird about that. Is this all? Weird meat. Is this some kind of fish? What is it? Find the fire scene. Yeah, okay. It won't let me out. I haven't found everything. What is that? Why would they have a mirror in front of the fireplace? Oh, maybe that's just like one of those... What is this? Is it one of those things just to keep sparks from catching the house on fire? Seems like the fireplace might be significant in the, you know, family house burning down. Maybe. How do I get out of this? I'm done. There's nothing else here. Okay, that's lean. Is there something under the table? It won't let me leave. Alright, what am I missing? Let's see, what am I missing? The meat still looks edible. Weird paintings. Oh, here we go. Here's what we're missing.
The boy was
Broken
probably
plate.
here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
He didn't like that weird meat. This is gross. Definitely gross. And then that would mean the mother would be sitting here. She didn't eat her food.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
'Cause it's nasty looking meat. That's
Something
why.
happened at this table. An
She's
argument?
vegan. Okay, now we can leave.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working,
The match is back up.
This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day.
Why would they just leave all that food out? Why would they leave all that food out? The meat is people. Yeah, let's just ignore the green light over here. There's another one. Nothing creepy about
Silas
that.
managed to bring the fire under control.
Let's see if I can find something the cops
Already too
missed.
late for the Hawkins.
Let's go into Batman mode. Alright, let's see here.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Maybe. No.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Huh. Interesting. So it would be exactly at 10 o'clock? That's kind of weird, right? What's that? A shoe.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Well, that's kind of weird. That's like not a normal position people end up in a fire, is it? I guess she could have passed out from smoke inhalation, maybe.
They had a fight. Why?
Huh. Well, they were fighting at the dinner table, so I guess it shouldn't be that surprising. Oh, I hear he is drinking. Probably because he's drinking too much. That's probably why they fought. There's the missing painting.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
That's a good question. Like, that whole area didn't burn. All may rejoice of panic. I have returned. Welcome back, Darkjewel. Oh, this is weird. Is this where Simon died?
The child's
It
corpse
is.
left a trace. Where are the others?
Weird. Why didn't the others leave a mark? It's kind of weird. Can I get out here? No, I just didn't close the door, so it's acting all weird. Alright, anything else? I'm just in here. It's not letting me leave yet, so there must be some other clues. It's weird, this bottle doesn't look like the bottle I found on the floor over here. But maybe it's because it's burned. I mean, again, you're not looking at the fireplace at all? Like, you don't have a way to try and tell if the fire came from the fireplace? Seems like it'd be the first thing you want to rule out. Oh, there's a clue at the door. Okay. This door? Oh, I see.
Did someone escape the fire?
Oh! Look at that! Alright. Thank you, Bubba. I totally missed that.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
Blood.
This was a
scared me.
fight.
Oh, it was an oil lamp. That makes sense. Probably didn't have probably not common to have
Someone fell
electricity back then. That would explain the fire.
A desperate attempt to flee.
What's that?
And the boy.
Aww. It's a toy soldier.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
The clues don't match.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
The fire
I
was caused
suspect
by
this
the lamp.
lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
Oh.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
Someone
I found
had
a
too
bottle
much
of
to
whiskey.
drink.
Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
Why
That's
Charles?
pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I mean... The bodies were
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Dang.
Without your authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
Young Simon drank it up hard. Someone escaped
It would
the
seem
fire.
at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
Some
They
people
would
are
rather
terrible
die
parents.
in the flames as a family instead of calling for help. I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
The time of the
I
fire
was under the
doesn't
impression the
match.
fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
Aww.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides,
It was a
Dr.
pretty
Fuller
big fire.
confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Well, don't you think that's odd? You don't find that
Honestly.
suspicious?
You don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas. And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon. and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So
I'm
be it.
just a landlubber, I know.
Let's move on.
The fire wasn't just an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
I mean, if the lamp was
What's your theory?
thrown, then it probably didn't intend to start a fire. This is a crime
I
of
suspect
passion.
a crime of passion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Yeah, that's pretty fishy, Bubba. That is pretty fishy. Alright, let's consult diary real quick. In the entrance hall of the mansion, a lighted lamp seems to be waiting for us, and the old caretaker who thinks he can stop people from entering. I must find the place where the Hawkins family died en route. I'll pick up as much information as I can on their life. The dining room has remained untouched since the night of the fire. It taught me something about relations in the Charles-Sarah Hawkins couple. It seems that an argument broke out the night of the drama. In the partly burned out drawing room, the fire has perhaps left a few clues that escaped the local cops. Even Officer Bradley was forced to admit it. This room tells a far different story to the police report. The presence of blood on the shards of glass from the lamp, the mark the hand left on the door by someone fleeing the fire. We are in a crime scene. I must continue searching the mansion for information on the life and death of the Hawkins family. Yeah, that's pretty suspicious too. Why would he move the bodies before the cops showed up? That's pretty messed up. Hey John, welcome, how's it going? As you go through the chapters, stuff still doesn't make sense. Some do though. Okie dokie. I think I'll go ahead and put a point into strength. Let's go ahead and confirm that. Sanity. The submerged city. While investigating the Hawkins warehouse, Pierce entered a partly submerged tunnel that ran under the docks. Something took hold of his arm and tried to drag him beneath the surface, drowning the detective caught glimpse of the human and animal bodies, as well as the underground city. Pierce managed to make it back to the surface to discover that rather than tentacles, it was seaweed that had wrapped itself on his arm. The vision nevertheless disturbed him by its clarity and its violence. Were the bodies moved? Yeah, they were moved. Or eaten. Ah, I hadn't considered that. They definitely weren't there, I can tell you that much.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything.
Okay.
Chief West found out about what we're doing.
Hint, not eaten.
I'd be in serious trouble.
Definitely moved. Definitely not there anymore. You're kind of tired. Blood for the blood god. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, John. You should go to sleep.
These bandages
But
are
I appreciate you stopping in.
the same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks.
That's true.
And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
How could you know from looking at the bloodstains? This is like playing Clue. It was Mr. White, or Miss White, in the library with the lead pipe.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Is that what they were singing in the
The lyrics of the drunken sailor.
Is that what they
a
were
sea
singing in
shanty.
the the bar earlier? I can't remember what it's called. We need some bat tech. Yeah, no kidding. We need to link these clues together. There's more smoky lamps. These lamps are smoking because they're oil lamps. I figured that out, Bubba. So it's actually not all that weird.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Huh.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Yeah, Clue's a good movie. I'm not the father, no! I don't care, I'll raise that baby just like it was my own. I love you, baby. I love you so much. Oh, a book.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
A copy of the novel Moby Dick by Herman Melville. A classic, especially for a family of ship owners.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Probably. Any other clues in here?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's like squeaky noises. Thought it was us. Oh, look at the well emote. That's so cute. Alright, let's see. Did I tell you guys about the time? I was like 19 or 20 years old. And I was like 19 or 20 years old, and I got a email from the DMV saying that my license had been revoked for not paying child support. Keep in mind, I've not ever had any kids. That was pretty weird. Okay, so why did we turn on this lamp? And why is it brighter than the other lamps? Oh, a clue.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Yeah, that's why I need donations to pay my child support.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems... sorry, I lost my place. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I'd be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. So what could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police? That's a good question. Hi, Halo Smithbot. Uh-oh. It's gonna be in here.
Locked.
This one's open. Oh, is this little Simon's room?
The boys' room.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. Pictures by W.W. Dinslow. Alright, let's see what we got. Batman mood.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Raiders suck in the NFL this year? Really? She kept trying to say, well, people, sing them the songs of her people. What?
Tom Sawyer. Mark
Aww.
Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Play like the classics. Of course, I don't know. Probably, I mean, it's still a pretty old book, even in the 1920s. Well, no, I guess not. I guess, it might have been about 10 years old.
Sleeping pills.
She gave it her
Strong
son
for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
It's really creepy hearing her sing. giving that baby sleeping pills? Yeah, it was 1924. They didn't know any better. So, why are the raiders sucking? Aw, he built a little fort out of books. That's cute. What am I missing? There must be another clue somewhere I'm missing. Oh, look, he's got comics. Oh, over here. Here we go. Wow, that's kind of creepy.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Probably his mother's paintings.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. The argument that led to their tragic
Well,
end
thanks,
seems to have
John,
been
for telling
simmering
everybody my
for some time.
age. Edward Pierce, the argument that led to the tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time. But thank you, John. Simon's private journal, he seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seems to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be the result of an argument? How did you know how old I am anyways, John? Aw, thanks, Starchel.
What will her room reveal about her?
Actually, I'm 33. Well, yeah, you didn't have to tell everybody, though.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Aw, I'm not smart enough to open the padlock.
It's no
Dang
use.
it.
The padlock won't give.
Why are the, I guess she's a painter. Oh, that's interesting. I can't believe that's not a clue I can look at. It was bound to come out sometime, John.
This door is locked.
Hit the padlock? Yeah. That's gonna work. I wonder what kind of skill I need to open the padlocks.
It's no use.
Yeah,
the padlock
no
won't
use.
give.
No, I'm not going that way. Thanks, Sean.
20,000 leagues under the sea.
Huh.
Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
That's true. A rare edition of Jules Verne's novel. Okie dokie. Where did you find that, John? I must eradicate that from the internet. I have a feeling I know where you found it. Move that little bit? How'd you do that? Oh, you removed it from the comments. Ah, it's still in the video at this point. But I appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry, Darchel.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Oh, that's what he said last time. I'm sorry, Darchel. That sucks. Okay, what's in here? I'm just gonna keep investigating. Another book. The history of medicine in the 18th century. This collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. You found it on Reddit. Ugh. I must delete that Reddit profile.
This door is locked.
Okay, yeah, we've already been through here. What am I missing? Obviously missing something. That door is locked. Hi Mason, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Take some cocaine? Well, that would solve it, I think, probably. There's another creepy green lantern. Okay, we've already looked at that. It's got lyrics. What am I missing? I'm missing something.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
They sure do have a lot of books. Play Last of Us. Cool, John. Kids won't sleep, give them some heroin. Actually, I think heroin's a cough syrup.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Yep. So am I just supposed to look at all the books? Is that what we're doing?
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Is that what we're supposed to do? Is just look at
A
books?
book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Oh, here we go. Here's something. Another painting.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Joy pain. Take some heroin in pill form.
There's something disturbing about this
What's disturbing about it? It looks like something out of one of the black books in Skyrim. Darchel, you're kidding me. He made you drink bourbon? It's amazing you live, Darchel. If people did that now, they'd act like you're just flat out murdering your child or something. Alright, can I climb up the ladder? No, it's broken. They knew somebody would try. I don't know what I'm missing at this point. I've looked very thoroughly at everything. How's your favorite color? Two different colors? What do you mean? Oh, you're asking John, because he said red and blue. He likes them equally, I guess. Still recommends whiskey for gun pain? Well, it does quiet the child down. Whether it actually helps with gun pain is another story. And we're back to this locked door. We gotta find a key for it.
The padlock won't give.
We gotta find a key for it, I'm guessing. Oh, look, here's a drawer.
Barbiturates.
Huh.
Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
I missed that before. Oh, look, there's another scope here, maybe? Ah!
This door is locked.
Yeah, we already tried to go up here. Did you guys see that? Was there something back there? Hey, RPG Industries, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Guys, if you haven't checked out RPG Industries, he is also a streamer here on the YouTubes. I don't know, Bubba. I don't know why you thought of it, didn't think of it till now. I don't know. Glad you're doing well, RPG.
Dark water history.
No, we've already looked at that one.
This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. I've investigated the manor. Can we move on now? What have I not investigated? I've looked at like every book they own, and that's a lot of work. And every room, and I don't know what it wants me to find. That's a cool painting, or it looks like it used to be. I think I burned myself with the lighter. You know, you can put the lighter up. You don't have to have it out. Oh, maybe we do need it. I'm not going down this way. Oh, I finally figured out how to get it out. Glad you're doing well, RPG.
Locked.
Yeah, everything but Simon's room is locked. Minudu? What's Minudu? I know there must be a key for this thing somewhere. Oh, there's another one of those weird things in front of the fireplace. You are so glad you said it twice? Ah, yep, I am. I say stuff twice all the time because I forget what I said and what I didn't say. Like what I thought about saying versus what I actually said. So sometimes I think I thought I said it, but I really said it. I don't know if that makes any sense. I was a menudo?
This door is locked.
Menudo? It's a Mexican soup. Oh, okay. I'm so tired of running around in circles. What does it want me to find? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of ginger ale either. But yeah, that's what we always drink when we were sick, was ginger ale. It's supposed to settle your stomach. And ginger actually does, but that cheap, like Canadian dry stuff doesn't actually have any ginger in it. So if that was what you were drinking, you were doing it for no reason. Can we climb up this one? No, they really thought that through. They're like, no, we're not gonna let you climb. These are broken. I have investigated everything in the manor. Wow, is that a vampire? Menu? Nudes? Is menu? Like menus?
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Okay, great. Oh, RPG is 62. I'll buy your soul for all the change in my pocket. Oh, thank you, RPG. Everyone give RPG a hashtag in the chat. He apparently wants to buy my soul. Oh, I missed this.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Okay. Hashtag RPG Industries. Thank you so much, RPG, for the cheers. See, I said it twice because I'm that excited. Here's a portrait. Let's see. Another book. A precise, very detailed treatise on the particulars of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of the vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. Oh, I found something. Item attained. Key to the tradesman's interest. I've got to hold a key that opens the door to the tradesman's interest of the Hawkins mansion. I hope that it's worth the risk. Finally! Finally! Better than selling your soul on eBay and getting 18 bucks for it. Yeah, 62 cents is definitely better than 18 bucks. Definitely, definitely. Is it this room? I can't remember now. It's one of these rooms. It's this room. Alright. Hold your breath.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Wait, I thought that was the key I had. No.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
It's the thought that counts. Absolutely RPG. This one? Which one is the key for? Look, there's another one that scratches. Well, what door was it for?
Locked.
There's some more scratches. What door was that for then? I want to hear a funny story. Is it this door over here? Oh, RPG for shipping and handling. Thank you so much, RPG. Everyone give RPG another hashtag in the chat. Thank you so much, RPG. Alright, so it's gotta be a door around here somewhere. It said the name of the door, but I can't remember. This door?
This door is locked.
No, what door is it? Great, now I have a key, and I've got like a million doors to check. Nobody's making quotes lately, but I'm just not as clever as usual.
This door is blocked from the inside.
Oh, Red Void Wolf. Thank you for following, and welcome to the Peach Farm. Look at the key. Alright, let's look at the key again. Hey, Odd Shape Channel, how's it going? How are you guys doing tonight? Key to tradesman entrance. I've got to hold of the key that opens the door to the tradesman entrance of the Hawkins mansion. I hope that was worth the risk. Oh no, that's nothing new. That's the key that got us in here to begin with. Dang it. I still don't know what I'm looking for. The son's bedroom confirms the atmosphere of violence and fear suggested by the other rooms. This family seems to have lived in a recluse life, cut off from the other inhabitants of the island. So I've officially made no progress on this. There is a clue here that I just cannot find.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. You were caught making out with a girl 12 years old behind bushes of your grandparents' house, and your grandfather caught you, then gave you the talk. Also said Big Johnson shouldn't discriminate. Oh, Bubba, I don't know if that's a good thing. Especially since I'm not a mom. Ah! What clues do you want me to find? There are no new clues. I found all the clues. Thanks, RPG. I'm a cat mom. I don't know if that counts. It won't add that quote? Really? Oh, because you hit hashtag instead of exclamation point. Thanks, I appreciate that. What's this? This is where we came in. Isn't it? That's where we came in. Ah! What clues does it want me to find? This is about as bad as Dark Souls or something. You're wheezing right now? Just let me find the clue! Oh, thanks, Starchel. Where is the clue? Is it here?
This door is blocked from the outside.
Yeah, we found that
The lyrics of the drunken sailor.
Yeah, found that already
Sea
too.
shanty.
Ah, where's it at? Yeah, I'm sure my impatience would work really well with kids. You listen to the Moana soundtrack on vinyl? That's kind of cool. I'm not raging screaming though, that's true, but I'm pretty irritated.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
There we go.
Well, not much to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Okay. That's not helpful. Is that a zombie? Is it melted? That's pretty freaky looking. Did they know what zombies were back then? Oh, here's another
book on the first inhabitants of the island.
Yeah, we've already looked at that.
Seems they got here around the 14th century.
This
place
fire.
was falling apart long before the fire.
They were just living in it that way too.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Another zombie. Alright guys, do you have any ideas? I need help so bad right now. What have I missed? I thought I've been pretty thorough in checking everything. I thought I'd been pretty thorough, but clearly I have not. The textures of the book up here look a lot more fake. There's a short flight of stairs in one room. Oh, there's a short flight of stairs in one of the rooms? The only room is like the boys' room, I think, that you can go into. Dodge, roll, and lock on. Wait, wrong game. This is a waste of life. Locked.
Locked.
Is it the little boys' room? It's the only one I think I've been in. And is this the mom's room? I don't see I see this here, but I can't open it. I don't have the
It's no
skills.
use. The padlock won't give.
And then there's this right here. But it's locked.
This door is locked.
Yeah. It seems like this would be the way to go. Cause like, look at the scratches on the walls. Yeah, the stairs, but it won't let me in. It won't let me in that room. Yeah, is this it, Dark Joel? You're talking about this. It won't let me come in here.
This door is locked.
It says it's locked. I need to find a key. Is there a key somewhere? Oh my god! There's the key! Jeez! I looked everywhere for that. Oh my god.
This door is locked.
Okay, well let me use the key there. This door is locked. Let's see, where else can I use the key? It says to the office. Maybe it's here? There we go. Alright. See ya, John. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, there's scratch marks in here too.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
New occult element. Ceremonial circle. If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work. As long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all of proven reliability. Extract taken from the Melanus Bestiarium by Abigail G. So she was, yeah, was she summoning some demons? Is that what happened here? She's summoning some, ancient gods, perhaps. Oh, those are statues that she's making. Well, she did have visions, so... Okay, there's nothing there.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Huh. Painting for JFFS, Boston client FSFS, Dr. F, AD, FS, Dr. F, FS, exhibition. Huh. Not a lot of information on there. One of her paintings was returned. It's interesting.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
That's why Latin is a dead language. They kept accidentally summoning demons during normal combos. That'd be funny. Oh, thank you, Mike. Hey, Mike, how are you doing tonight? Everyone, welcome Mike Big Frog. If you haven't checked out his channel, you should go check it out. He's a streamer as well. Sarah's painter was inspired by
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together, and forever it will bind us. Charles Hawkins scribbled a kind word to his wife. Oh, that's so sweet. New clue memorized.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Her last painting had too many tentacles on it. Is that why it got returned? Uh-oh, we burned ourselves. So you don't refill the
The door is blocked on the other side.
we don't refill the lighter, but it'll eventually get hot and burn us, which makes sense. So they kind of went for a little realism there. Okay, now what?
Bradley? Is that you?
Uh-oh. Now the door is open. What happened in here?
Is anyone there?
That took long enough. He left his lantern. That's odd. Don't you think that's odd, Pierce? Ooh, that's a cool painting. I like her paintings. I wish I could buy them. How in the world did that happen? Did she have a vision of him? She did say she had visions. Oh my god! What the heck?
You! Stop!
He's a combat king? No, I didn't lose him.
Did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
Dang it, Bradley, you're useless.
Are you all right?
No!
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Catch the thief.
I'll
Was
cover
he
you.
stealing paintings? Oh. Nice! Very cool.
This door was closed earlier.
Wait, what door? The one up here? You think he's lying? I think Bradley's lying to us. Oh, this
Where
door.
did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here.
Thank you
I'm
for
sure.
being so observant.
Let's search this room. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
In this photograph, Charles Hawkins and Captain Fitzroy are posing by third man. They seem close.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
The oil reservoir lamp has been refilled. Refills can be found in the levels. Cool. You won't tell? Things start, Joel.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Somebody has added coordinates to the old sea map. They make up a journey. Where are they going? Europe? Nothing in there. What's this?
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Look at that. There's even a little light blinking on it. Fancy for 1924.
Doesn't work.
I
must have missed
in
something.
the right spot. Maybe here? Alright, let me go look at the map again.
Doesn't work.
No, I think I
must
can
have missed
figure it
something.
out, Dark Joel.
Seems like this came from a log.
Monday, 24th, May 1847. 42 north, 70 west, Darkwater Island. We sail north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. Sunday, 30th, May 1847. 47 north, 55 west. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that is a bad omen. He doesn't care. Tuesday 1st, June 1847. 49 north, 61 west. We dropped anchor near our village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with blood of the sacred beast, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. Friday, 4th of June, 1847, 57 north, 51 west. We have sighted a huge well in the distance. It seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sings out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Wednesday, 23rd June, 1847, 33 north, 53 west. We've caught it! The most grotesque well I've ever laid my eyes upon. It will go into the memory of the biggest catch ever. Men have died. We have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Tuesday, 29th June, 1847. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned the empty hulls. The Scalia and the Hamilton are our only memories. Alright, so could it be one of these coordinates here? 33 north, 53 west.
There must be a link with the seaway map.
33 north, 53 west. 33 north, 53 west. Okay, I have no idea how to use longitude, longitudinal coordinates. Alright, so this would be west, 53 west. 53 west would be... where's 50? 45? 43 north? See, I don't know how to... Yeah, I'm not actually that smart.
There must be a link
Wait, what
with the
was it?
seaway
I forgot already. 33 north, 53 west. Oh, look at the map? Okay.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Oh, I see. 43, wow, can I like zoom in on it or something? It's tiny, tiny. 43 north, 53 west. Oh, I see it. 33 north, 53 west. I see it on the map. I'm just trying to figure out how I find it when I get over to the globe. Goblin Slayer, Doom Slayer, and Hellboy comedy. I'd give anything for that team up. That'd be a pretty cool team up. Alright, let's see. Okay, map is upside down. Let's get it right side up. And we know it's this way and this way, somewhere around here. There we go. Got it.
Looks like it worked.
I guess you don't have to be super accurate. Because I know
Well
that
done,
wasn't really
Peace.
accurate. Cussing. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed his secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on trail of a survivor, had undertaken the search the place looking for proof, when a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting. Detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion. Alright, wait, you leaving, Bubba? Goblin Slayer, the newest anime to piss off the SJW crowd? Oh, you said see you are smart. I thought you said see you later. Oh, thank you, Bubba. The hooded man is hooded, yeah. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here because we've only got like 10 minutes left and it's not enough time to finish another chapter. Bubba, we have 8 people watching. Do you want to find somebody for us to raid? Would that be a thing you would like to do? And I can put the link in the Twitch chat so anyone on Twitch can also join in the raid. So, but thank you guys so much for watching tonight. At the end of the stream, we'll go raid another channel. Put hashtag Halo Smythe Raid in the chat, drop some likes and subs for the person, and it will give you something else to watch. You want to continue watching something tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what I'm going to be playing yet. I'm hoping it's Friday the 13th. Hopefully Kingslayer Network and Sky Inc. and Randall and Thomas and whoever else will join me playing some Friday the 13th. If not, I think the Fallout 76 beta is going to be available tomorrow. Maybe I'll play that. Welcome back, Bubba. You ready to do a raid? That's perfect timing. Go ahead and drop the link for us and we will go drop some likes for some other YouTubers. Let me open it here real quick so that I can share it in the chat with everybody else. Who are you raiding? Coffee Bean. I don't think we've raided her before. Cool. It's like she's playing Friday the 13th. Play this game again and it gets really good? Okay. Oh, she's playing Dead by Daylight. Okay. Alright guys, join me in the raid. Hashtag Halo Smythe Raid. Tactical nuke incoming. Yeah. We'll see about that. Alright, let me pull up the raid right here real quick. Miss Coffee Bean. And let me put it up on the stream.
No, I'm too far. I'm trying to make my way to
Alright.
Oh, he
guys,
has that
join me in the raid.
I don't think I'm close to there. Actually, I can make it.
Someone, whoever's still running is close. You're the closest.
I'm right here.
You make it, you'll make it, you'll make it.
I swear to God, if you struggle, then oh no. Oh.
He's going back. He ain't on
I was actually trying to click on the screen. I was trying to click on subscribe to her through OBS.
Oh yes, the chest
Guys,
piece,
make sure you
dude.
drop some likes and subs for Miss Coffee Bean.
Oh my god!
Thank you for the thank you for the sub, Terry. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Maury! Hooray!
Wow.
Guys, join me in the raid if you haven't.
I think it has something to do with her name, Steph4Gamer. I feel like I
Alright,
don't
guys.
know.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'll be back tomorrow 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, everyone.
Something. Starts with a T.
Halo, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome to the coffee shop.
Oh, have fun. It's a red evening, so bye-bye.
Oh.
Yeah, barbecue chili 2, distressing 2, nurse is calling 3, I wasn't even healing either, and Hank's ruined 3.
Looking past my reflection, thinking about what you mentioned. It was supposed to be the one to take.
This guy sucks. Oh my god.
Every time told us that we were different. Did it break you down? Staring at the ceiling.
Finally you hit me.
Fighting off a feeling. One more minute, 'cause I just don't wanna come down. Don't wanna go back to how I used to be.
Yeah, because I can't tell if it's him or not behind me. Ah, he got me. Oh, he's juggling me, dude. Oh my god.
Just take the damn
He
hit.
is juggling me.
You're pathetic. You're pathetic if you're gonna juggle someone like that.
Halo, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome everybody from Halo's chat. He's terrible at hitting. He's terrible at hitting. He really is. And he's camping me. He's gonna Mori me, that's why. You gotta lead him away. Actually, you know what? You might as well just leave me on hook. He's just gonna Mori me. He's camping me. Just get out, guys. I'll buy you time. Just get out. Don't give him another kill, please.
Is he still camping?
Yes, he is. Hello, King Slayer. Welcome to the stream, guys.
And I'm at tier 3 now.
He is really petty and camping me. My god.